All right, thank you everyone for joining us this morning for our first senior chapels of the school year. First up, we have Head Prefect Daniel Isaacs. And then second, we're going to have Louis De Palma. So please join me in a round of applause for all of you.
First, I would like to thank God for this day and for the opportunity to give my senior chapel about my experience at La Lumiere. I would also like to thank my family for sacrificing and supporting me as I grew into the person I am today. It feels like yesterday that I was a 15-year-old sophomore living in Jamaica, extremely excited to be able to attend an American high school. It's crazy how quickly time passes when you're dedicated to fulfilling your purpose. I can confidently say that I've become a much better version of myself and I've grown in almost every aspect during my time at La Lumiere. Typically, the ideas we relate to growth are positive, like a bud flourishing into a flower or profit increasing in a company. However, the most significant opportunities for growth in my life have been moments when I struggled, was tired, or disappointed in myself. Through practicing self-awareness and asking myself why I fell short in something, I learned from these experiences and did better the next time. These are the times when true champions are formed, the times when you decide what kind of person you want to be. On the 26th of August, a friend of mine named Greek Williams died in a car crash. He was a high school classmate of mine from Jamaica who always put a smile on my face. Have you guys ever had a friend that has the same sense of humor as you and you guys just get along with? That was me and Greek. That was Greek and me. He was at the top of his class and had just passed his aviation exam. He was also a star football player. He had so many great things in store for him, and he was a teenager just like me, just like all of us. After Greek's death, there were times when I felt drained of all the happiness inside me. I didn't want to go to school. I felt that I had to be stoic and not put my problems onto other people. To this day, I'm still affected by Greek's death. It sometimes makes me extremely quiet and I don't want to be around other people. Other times, I become frustrated with people who don't take advantage of the many opportunities in front of them. On the other hand, sometimes I feel extremely motivated and focused. Still yet, other times it makes me question my existence and my whole purpose. Questions like, why am I even studying for this, working out for this, talking to this person? I tell you this story not to make you or myself sad, but to realize how much it matters to be grateful for the opportunities in your life. The loss of my friend has taught me an extremely important lesson in gratitude, which is especially applicable to the COVID situation we are in now. Life is a blessing, so make the most of each day and always be thankful. Because of this mindset, I wake up and start my day with gratitude through prayer. As ordinary as it may seem to many of us, sleeping in a bed every night is a blessing. Having running water is a blessing. Being able to exercise and play sports is a blessing. That last example was a big mindset change for me recently because of being on the varsity blue team means that I have been working out in the morning for the majority of the week and sometimes on weekends. So instead of looking at it as, all right, I have to go to practice this morning, I look at it as, wow, I am so grateful that I get to go play in an indoor gym, which is in good condition, has good equipment. A lot of people back home would love to have an opportunity like this. I never truly appreciated what I have here at La Lumiere until I went back home, where all the courts are outdoors and usually deteriorating, and I have to play in the scorching sun or when the rain is pouring down. The bottom of my shoes are rubbed off to the point where I could skate on the court if I wanted, and trying to dribble is like dribbling a wet ball. Even though I didn't come from the same background as many students here, I never allowed that to deter me or make me feel less than anyone else. Instead, I wake up believing that I'm living the dream. I'm doing what I love, what I dreamt about when I was back home. Because of this, no matter what obstacle I face, I'm always thankful, because how can I lose when I came here with nothing? My father always tells me, life is what you make of it. This means that the choices you make now are going to affect you later on in life, no matter how small they may seem. If there's something I want, it is up to me to get it. You rarely get it on the first try, though. For example, I was definitely not the most naturally athletically gifted kid, the most intelligent, or a born leader. However, through my passion and dedication, I've made history in Jamaican high school basketball by winning 2 school national championships back-to-back in the under-14 and under-16 leagues and getting MVP for the season and finals in both. I've also recently achieved a goal of mine to gain muscle and a healthier body in about a month of intense gym work. Academically, I've continued to drastically raise my GPA every year I've been at La Lumiere, and I've received awards in physics and Spanish, as well as earning summa cum laude during junior year. As a leader, I've truly flourished. I worked hard in applying for head prefect and got the position. I'm leader of my own Wednesday elective called Self-Improvement, and I've become a person who enjoys motivating others, helping them when they need it, and offering any advice or moral support. The quote, "Comparison is the thief of joy," is extremely true. There's only one me, and there's only one of each of one of us. We're all special in some way, and there is no one else exactly like you. Knowing the difference between competing and comparing is key. Some people believe that when someone says to stop comparing themselves to someone else, they should stop competing, which means to not test their qualities or abilities to someone else's. Competing is good. It helps those who are behind see the areas they fall short in and need to improve, but also allows those who have put in work to shine. Comparing is when, for example, someone compares their own life to what they see on Instagram. An example of this in my life is seeing people in my year commit to colleges before me. Imagine if I were to focus only on whoever is committed already and where they've gone into. I'll be losing time and taking the focus off of me, who has a wide range of positive things to offer to get into college. If I were to spend my time thinking about other people's business, I would become so uninterested in my own and unmotivated. I know that my journey is different from anyone else's journey. Comparison can be harmful to the pursuit of success and happiness. I decided if there is something I want, I set out and plan to achieve it, not to compare myself to others, but because of the self-fulfillment I get from doing it. That's why anytime I have any doubt about my future, I always remember a quote my grandpa told my dad, who told me, which says, "What is for you cannot unfor you," meaning whatever it is that is destined for you will always be yours, whether you want it or not. Wise words from my mother always stick with me. She says, "Everything in life lasts for a season. Nothing lasts forever. When you make mistakes or go through a loss, it never lasts forever unless you allow it to." I believe that instead of complaining about my past, I can always learn from it and better myself. It could be being stuck with someone you don't like working with, not being good enough to make a team, or the final reps of a tough set in the gym. No matter what it is, it will come to an end. And it's up to me to either remain the same person or learn to work with the people I don't get along with, work hard and improve to make the team, or just push a little harder to finish the set. In the end, what I want are the results and the joy I get from accomplishing my goal. In summary, I would say purpose and passion have driven me the most during my time at La Lumiere. Although it has been filled with many ups and downs, the biggest lesson I've learned is to not think of myself as a victim. Instead, I believe that the harder the obstacles you face, the greater the reward will be. Thank you.